Hello, Scorpio. This message is for June 2026. And let's just find out what it is that you need to know the most. Ooh. Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands talks about planning your future. He's got the whole world in his hand right there. And he's just kind of deciding what it is he wants to do with the rest of his life, right? Okay, let's get some more. Temperance. So temperance is about patience and balance. So we'll find out more about that in a minute. One more, the King of Swords. Okay, now let me clarify these. Let's clarify this Two of Wands. Now with the Two of Wands, he's got two staffs here, and one of them he's holding on to, and the other one is standing on its own. And that represents that you've already done half the work on planning this future of yours. So let's find out more about that. So we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is about feeling left out in the cold. It could be like poverty, like not having enough. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is something being completely done and over with. And the Six of Swords. Okay, so this is feeling like a moving on situation. Moving out, moving on. So you're planning your future, right? You're planning like, what do I want to do for the next 10 years of my life? You've got something being completely dead, done, and over with. This man has 10 swords in his back. There's no coming back from that. The Six of Swords talks about moving away from drama towards something more peaceful. Moving away from choppy waters to smooth sailing. And then you've got this Five of Pentacles. So this is being left out in the cold. You may have kicked someone out and now you're paying the bills on your own. Or you may have moved out and now you're looking for a place, you know. Either way, something has ended. It may have even been a job. Something has ended and it's forced you to move on to something better. But right now you don't know what that something better is. You're still in the planning phases, right? So we'll find out more about that. You've got Temperance. Temperance is patience and balance. So it does seem like this type of situation is going to require a lot of patience, but let's find out more about it. Okay. Okay, so you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands comes after the Two of Wands. So after the planning stage, then you're just waiting for your ships to come in. So that's good to see. It's like you've made some progress now on making your plans. And the Seven of Pentacles is that progress. He has planted these seeds and he's watching the plant grow now. So whatever this is, I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, you may feel hopeless at the moment, but don't, because you've already made progress towards this. You're headed in the right direction. Okay, let's see. Okay, one more. And the Magician. So whatever this is, and this is very similar to Libra's reading. So I don't know if you want to check that one out. You may be dealing with a Libra. This is very similar to that. And the King of Swords sometimes talks about an air sign. So anyways, so the Magician, he makes his own magic. So this is telling you to manifest what it is that you want, and you can create the life of your dreams, really. You have all the tools that you need. On his table here, he has a cup, a pentacle, a sword, and a wand. So it's all the suits of the tarot. He has everything he needs right in front of him to create whatever he wants to create. So I do feel like you're moving in the right direction. Now let's clarify this King of Swords. A King of Swords is a very mind over heart person. So he doesn't worry about the emotions of a situation. He thinks very logically. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is very similar to that last reading I did. So the Queen of Pentacles is resourceful, but she's also stable and secure. So I feel like you go from the Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. That's really good. You're going to feel more stable and secure in the near future. But what does this have to do with the King of Swords? Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. So somebody might help you get there. You might need help from me. I got two and I only wanted one. Okay, so you might be getting help from some friends in this situation. But the Fool is talking about taking a leap of faith towards something. And then the King of Swords came out again. So the King of Swords is clarifying himself. This may be a person helping you. So like, let's say this is about a job loss. This could be somebody offering you a new job. But either way, this is telling you to go for it. Take a leap of faith towards this new opportunity because it's going to lead you to better financial stability. There's not really any love cards going on here. It's just a lot about finances and being stable and getting on your feet. But it does seem to end well. So I like that. I'm going to get you a Moonology Oracle card to close the reading. A fiery climax approaches, the full moon in Aries. So let me see what the book says for that one. So the full moon in Aries says being assertive is good, just don't ride over anyone. Okay. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. You need to have more fun. That's good to know. Have more fun. All right, so let me see. It says there's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have. If you know deep down that you've been a little harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Okay, so something has caused you to have to move on and to feel helpless in some way. And it could be things were a little harsh. But right in the center of the reading is temperance, patience, balance, calm. Like this card said to meditate on it, create what it is you want, and then someone is going to help you move on. I do want to get one more card on that someone, because like who is going to help you, right? Who is the King of Swords? The World. The World is closing of one chapter and beginning of a new chapter. So I want to say that this King of Swords is going to help you kind of get back on your feet, is somebody that you've never even met. It's somebody completely new in your life, but they're going to help you create basically a new world for yourself. So I really like that. All right, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.